Okay, you're at the Watchmen Way, February 24th, 2020. Let's see. Weinstein is guilty of rape. Surprise, surprise. Um, One more pedophile down. 8,000 Californians under self-imposed quarantine. Unbelievable. CDC believes a virus outbreak is imminent in America. This is a joke, guys. It's the flu. It's a flu that's being used as an excuse to bring down the worldwide economy. There's a patent on this thing. They're pretty sure it came from a lab in China. Listen, China knew this is looking more and more like China trying to cover their tracks. Listen, there's no country in the world where saving face is more important than China. They're very big on saving face. They did not want their economy to be responsible for bringing down the worldwide economy. So what do? Start the coronavirus, overhype it, basically force all their factories to shut down. Now what happens? They're done. They're at record debt. But the problem is, now all those factories that are shut down, that are building parts for other factories around the world, are causing those other factories to shut down. It's a domino effect. There's no surviving this. I said last week, it had probably already gone too far. It already had gone too far. This was over last week. That's how close they were. It didn't take very long. It was less than around a month, I guess. At the most, probably. To take down the economy. That's where we're at. This thing's coming down. You're not going to stop it. This is a train wreck. Runaway train. Headed for the curves. No way, and there's no brakes. Going downhill. What do you think's going to happen? And the bridge is out. This is over, guys. But this is also a blessing, because the red sirens, lights flashing all over the world. Buy physical silver and Litecoin now. Listen, God can't give us any more breaks than he already has. He's got the prices ridiculously low on silver and Litecoin. He's giving us every warning we could want. Anybody that misses this boat deserves to miss this boat. If you're that asleep, it's not meant to be. But it could happen that quick. We're having people who didn't know about Litecoin yesterday buying Litecoin today and silver. We're going to start seeing more of that because people don't have any more time. Where are we at? We're Monday night. It's going to be a long week, I think. So we were down, the stock market was down 1,030 points today. Talked about it last night. The futures were down over 300 points. We talked about it. And what did I say last night? If it keeps going, we'll have a 1,000-point drop. And what do we have? 1,030. You're welcome. Thank you, God. Thank God. Because God is the one that's cluing me into this stuff, guys. That's what it's driving me crazy. These Christians that want to question me to death about Litecoin. Listen, Litecoin is an investment. You do not need to know every in and out of Litecoin. Here's what you need to know. God told me about it, to buy as much as we could, And of the 25,000 hours in research I have done over the last 5 years, it's all pointed to God was exactly right. It's all confirmed. Buy as much as you can, as quick as you can. Physical silver and Litecoin. Anything you leave in the bank is going to be lost. That's the law. That's what the law says. Banks collapse, you don't get your money because it's considered a loan now. As of 3 years ago, banks changed the laws 3 years ago. Politicians let them write the laws. Thank your Democratic politicians. Man, it's going, guys. I'm telling you, if you wait, you got nobody to blame but yourself. Peter Schiff, guy's been around a long time, knows the markets, knows the situation. He's one of the few guys out there who used to get on the mainstream until they got tired of, him being opposite what they want to preach and being right so much. It's the end. What does Schiff say? Whole fiat system is at the end of the cycle. Listen, a fiat currency. And just a little history. Fiat currencies have been around since about, I think, 1050. First one was in China. There have been over 2,000 fiat currency. And a fiat currency is a currency that's not backed by anything. So there's no gold backing it. It's just on confidence. The average fiat currency lasts 34 years. We're at 48 or 49 years. 49 years is what we're at. We're way overdue. And all you have to do is look around. This is happening. Get on board or you're going to get hammered. It's that simple. And no one has to lose a dime. Now, we're all going to lose something as this goes down. Bank accounts, pension funds, 401ks, annuities, stocks, bonds, all going to be worthless. Cash eventually is going to be worthless. Physical silver, Litecoin. That's what God showed me as a way not only to protect ourselves against the economic collapse, but also in the recovery phase. We've been talking about accumulating physical silver and Litecoin for about a couple of years now on the Watchmen channel. I've been talking about it for 5 years. We've always said we were going to pay it forward. God's clarified now what he wants. And what we are going to do is the profits from the proceeds, portions, we are going to designate building the foundation of the revival of God's church, which is called the Way, which is the church that Jesus taught 2,000 years ago. Check into your religious history. This is historical fact. The elite never adopted the Way because they couldn't control us using the Way. There's no way to control it. Donations they go from me, I'm the donor, from me into the hands of the needy. That's how it works. There's no priest, there's no pope, there's no buildings, there's no hierarchy. We're all the church. We're all equal. It's about telling the truth every time, living your life in the service of others, doing the right thing, treating others with respect. This is the purest religion on earth. God wants it ready, and it is ready now. We've got the website up. We're rolling 100% to fill the void left when the Catholic Church collapses from the inside this year. The Catholic Church is coming down in 2020. The Pope is going to resign, and he's going to announce, and listen, guys, don't blame me. I'm just the messenger. I'm not trying to take down the Catholic Church. This is what God's telling me. It's coming down from the inside. The pedophilia is going to bring it down. And he wants it ready to fill the need of hundreds of millions of Catholics that are looking for a place to go for comfort and looking for answers. They're going to find them at the Way. God's saying that within 20 years, the Way is going to be the biggest religion in the world. Get on board, guys. If you want to be a better person, if you want to live your life in service of others, you're at the right place. A Harvard professor says that 40 to 70% of the world's population will be infected with the virus. At the same time, the 10-year yield falls below the 1.4% tipping point to collapse the bond market. It's just thing after thing after thing. We're already there. They're talking about recession. We're already in a recession. They just haven't announced it yet. Goldman issues shocking warning on systemic threat from supply chain collapse. No kidding. When the economy goes down, credit's going to freeze. Trucks don't run with no credit. Total panic in Italy. Store shelves are empty. It was just 2 days ago they announced their first case, and now the store shelves are empty. What do you think is going to happen when this all blows up, guys? Extra food, extra water, medical supplies, ammo, physical silver, and Litecoin. Those are the basics. Got to get on board, guys. Get ready. I don't think, in America, I think we've got it better than any other country. I think President Trump's on top of this. I think even the people who are not prepared are going to survive this. It won't be comfortable. You're probably going to go without food for a few days, here and there. But I think President Trump will make sure that nobody starves. Why put your family through that? Get your food now, while it's readily available. Don't be scrambling after this thing blows up. You don't want to be walking the streets, if there's martial law and potential rioting and looting. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to get through this pretty clean. I don't think many of us are going to have to fire a shot. But we still prepare for the worst. You don't want to be the person who maybe you live in a bad part of town, or you get caught in a bad part of town because you didn't have food and you had to go out. Don't put yourself in that position. To make your family as safe and secure as you can make them, you have to be prepared for this. And if you're not, it's on you. If you're hearing this message and you're not prepared, it's on you. Don't forget the one-way challenge. We're challenging everybody to try the way for 1 week. Tell the truth every time. Do the right thing. Live your life in the service of others. Treat others with respect. Try it for a week. You'll be amazed the difference it makes. When will we admit the virus is unstoppable? That's an article from Zero Hedge. Listen, guys, here is the truth. This virus is no worse, from what we see so far, this virus is no worse than the average flu. The average flu kills between 10 and 60,000 people a year. I don't believe we're going to exceed those numbers. I don't think we're going to see more than 60 to 100,000 deaths worldwide, based on what we're seeing right now. It's certainly not going to be like the Spanish flu of 1918, 1919, where 43 million died. It's not going to get close to that. That was a flu. Listen, older people always have a hard time in the wintertime when we go through this stuff. They're, a certain amount of people, it's just their time. But for healthy people, there's nothing to fear here. This is about creating an event they can use to blame the economic collapse on. I think it's going to come out. And I think China's the main culprit. And I think the main reason they did it is because they knew it was coming anyway, and they didn't want to get blamed for it. Now it's not China's fault, it's the virus's fault, right? It's not the weak Chinese economy. Makes sense, guys. Lisa wanted me to announce that the link to the Watchmen YouTube channel is in the announcement section at the watchmanway.com website. So you go to the watchmanway.com website, go to the announcement section, and there's a link to our YouTube channel. So we've got the watchmanway.com, the watchman.co are two websites. We've got the YouTube channel, which I think is the Watchman, just the Watchman. And we've got the Watchman page and the Watchman Way page on Facebook. I think we got all the bases covered. Okay. Let's see what we got for questions. I think I got company coming over, so I'm going to try and make this quick. David, what's up? Rita, how are you? John? Cousin Bill, what's going on? Travis, happy birthday. Mike, what's up? Keith? Lisa? Danielle, who obviously doesn't know who Vincent Fusca is. Larry, what's up? Kelly? Kathleen, how you doing? Eric? Oh, I'm not stressed, I don't think. Yeah, I'm not stressed yet. No, I'm fine. Tommy, what's up? Susan, hello. Gold at basically 1660, silver at 1848. Moving up, guys. I'm trying not to, Kathleen. Trust me, I'm trying not to. Danielle doesn't like. Are you talking about Fusca? That last name? What are you talking about? Cindy Lou, how's it going? The way, the truth, the life. Thanks, David. Kevin, what's up? Todd. Thank you, Danielle. I appreciate all you guys, too. We're all in this together. Yep. 140,000 more, guys. One down, 140,000 more to go. Chad. Yeah, he's got another trial, too, I think, in California. Weinstein does. He's never going to get out of jail. He's going to die in prison. Couldn't happen to a nicer guy. Ruth, how you doing? Yeah, guys, there's we've got all sorts of stuff going. We are ready. So my plans right now, I am headed to the Red Bluff area on Thursday to stay with a rodeo buddy for a couple of weeks. And then I might even hang around to the Red Bluff Roundup. We'll see how it goes. And then I'm headed to Arizona. Um, and then I'm going to be there for 2 or 3 weeks, kind of scouting. I want to go to Sedona. I'm looking for a place to live in Arizona. I think I'm going to look at Sedona. I'm going to look at Payson. I'm going to look at Prescott. I'm going to look at Flagstaff again, but Flagstaff I think is too high of elevation. It's like 7,500 feet. Too much snow for me. But anyway, that's kind of the plan right now, and that looks pretty solid, unless this whole thing blows up. Now, there's a really good chance, guys, that between now and the next couple of weeks, that everything changes for everyone, not just me. I mean, if they declare martial law, I don't know really how that's going to play out. I mean, it could be everybody stay home for a while. It could be, you go to work, but, you can't be out after dark. We'll see. It's going to be a good thing, though, to have troops on the street when this is going down. Nothing to fear from our troops with President Trump at the helm, guys. If it was Clinton or Obama, it would be a whole different deal. But with President Trump, we do not have to worry about martial law. They're not going to come and take our guns, guaranteed. Cynthia, how you doing? Prescott, not to the Cowboys. Okay. Let me see what else here. We might do an early one tonight. Um, guys, there is no way this economy survives this year for sure. And I don't know. Are we even going to get through this month? Next month, I don't know. I don't. If if there's nothing that can happen that's going to change this. I mean, I'm thinking about this, and what could come that could maybe drag this out a little bit longer? If they opened every factory in China tomorrow, it wouldn't make a difference. This thing is too far gone. You've been warned. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Every day from here on out that you can buy Litecoin and silver is a blessing, because this is going to come crashing down any day now. Don't get caught short. Don't get caught without your food and water. Don't get caught without your ammo. Don't get caught without your physical silver and Litecoin. If this thing goes smooth, the most important thing to have is going to be physical silver and Litecoin, because there's a good chance we won't need the food if President Trump's on top of this. We still have to have it, because we don't know for sure. And do you want to make that gamble with your family and the safety of your family? I don't. It's not worth it. You got to have enough for at least a month, 6 weeks. You know, a family of 4, you know, you get 50-pound bags of rice, 50-pound bags of beans. Start filling your milk containers and your soda containers with water, tap water, and store them in your garage. That's all you need. You know, you buy 3 50-pound bags of rice and 3 50-pound bags of beans. You know, 4 for sure of each is going to get a family of 4 through 6 weeks. You know, you might have to ration, stretch it out. You know, it's going to get monotonous, but you're going to have food in your stomach every day. You're not going to starve. You know, to me, this isn't about, you know, a gourmet recipe. It's about survival. It's about getting through to the other side. Doesn't have to be fancy. Just get some food in the house. Even if it's a bag, if it's 1 bag of each, 50-pound bag of rice, 50-pound bag of beans, do that at least. Get your containers filled up with tap water. There's a lot of things you can do, guys, to be prepared. Start doing them. Don't wait. Litecoin at Coinbase. Buy your Ledger Nano S from Ledger. Don't buy it anywhere else for security reasons. You're not going to get any better price on Amazon. And Amazon would probably be all right. Buy it from the source. That way you don't have to worry about somebody getting their hands on it who isn't supposed to be and stealing your seed code so they can clean you out. You got to get it from the factory, from Ledger. I think it's $40. The last time I checked, $39 or $40. Okay, let's see. Joe, how you doing? Just want to make sure no more questions. Yeah, whatever you can do, guys. Myra, how you doing? Yeah, also beware, guys. We've talked about, you know, critical thinking skills and discernment. The most valuable thing I can teach you is to use your critical thinking skills. Question everything. Analyze everything. Have an open mind. Be careful. These people still have technology. They've got great CGI. I'm expecting some craziness, either God's second coming, alien invasion. Be careful. 9/11, those planes that we saw flying in, that we all saw flying in, I'm 90% sure those were drones masked with CGI to make them look like jetliners. I'm 90% sure that happened. The things they can do are amazing. Don't take anything at face value. Question everything. You see something crazy? Look closer. Ask more questions. Oh, don't forget your physical silver. You want at least $200 or $300 worth of Roosevelt dimes. Those are 1964 or older. They're 90% silver. I just heard that SD bullion is out of those. So JM Bullion, you can also get the dimes, as well as many other silver dealers. So if you can't get them from either of those two, keep looking, because there are dealers out there that are reputable that you'll be able to find it. But just the fact that SD Bullion is out of those dimes makes me realize that we're getting close, guys, because people are buying this stuff now. Don't wait. Don't get caught short. Use every day we have. Every person makes a difference. We still have to focus on our main job, red pilling and preparing. Use these, whatever many days we have left, guys. Let's use every single one of them. Let's get every single last person we can. It's important. It's going to make a difference. The more we have prepared, the less President Trump has to worry about. The easier our recovery is going to be. The bigger the foundation for the way is going to be. Remember, guys, fear not. God and President Trump are 1,000% in control. We'll see you tomorrow night, 5 Pacific. God bless.